Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Gokai Green from Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger. Let's go ahead and jump right in and look at the packaging. Same packaging type we have seen with Gokai Red and Blue. We've got a picture of the figure here and a pose on the front. It says Gokai Green over here, Gokai Green again here with the description. Obviously got the green going on here with the white print. On the top says Gokai Green. Gokai Green again. They make sure, I mean, if you forget who he is, let me turn the corner. I think it's for people with Alzheimer's. Not sure though. On the side here, you got this cool Gokaiger logo in gold along with Figuarts. This cool map style in the back, if you can see it. Description of Figuarts again. Pose picture. Gokai Green's name again. On the back, it shows the poses you can get him in and the accessories that he comes with. And the bottom of those numbers. So cool packaging. Let's take a look at what he comes with. I use the trays when there are lots of accessories and tiny ones, just so you know. Sometimes I pull it out, sometimes I don't. Okay, so let's go over the hands first. He obviously comes with the standard punchy hands, which are actually in here because I switched them out. And then he comes with these kind of relaxed / martial artsy hands, depending on what you want to use them for. And then he comes with the two hands I have on him, which I have right here, is this one. It's for holding the gun, as you can see. It's got like a trigger finger, one to rest the gun off of, like I have him now. And then you've got the holding the sword hands, which are just standard like cupped hands. And then you've got some more sort of relaxed hands. And then these kind of like holding the Mobirit's hands, or like holding something square hands, I don't know. And then we have the Mobirit's, just like the other two. Very nicely detailed. Did a great job on this. Whoops. And then you get two little Ranger keys. You've got this Gokai Green one in Ranger mode. It's actually, like I said, it's fairly nicely painted. And then you've got key mode, which is just folded out. And then you got this little stub here. But as we've shown before, whoops, you can stick it in, which is cool. I'm going to set this little key aside because I'm going to need it for something in a few minutes. And then, of course, you've got the gun and sword. Take the gun off of him. Here's the gun. That once again, like the other two, very highly detailed. You can take this little loader out, and then it's really good in there this time. And replace it here with the loaded one, which has a little Ranger key in it. There you go. So you can do Final Wave. That's neat. It's really cool that they did that. Like they thought of everything. You could still pretend he's doing Final Wave without it, but they got it for you. And then here we have, get out of his hand, there we go, Gokai Saber, just like the other, highly detailed, great paint job, appreciate it. And you can also remove his, if you can pull it out, it's like being really difficult, there we go, remove his Ranger key slot, or loader, and stick this one in. Oops, I missed. There we go. Stick it in. Okay. So just to show that off, just in case some people that haven't watched the other review. Let me get this back in there. Okay, we got that back in. So I'll just set this over to the side, put this away, and the most important accessory he comes with now is a little Navi, the bird from the show that finds treasure for them and also duels as having a name from Avatar. So he is very nicely detailed. The paint on him is done really well. As you can see here, the sculpt is really nice. They got all the little details on him. Just really nice and really cool. His arms flap up and actually spin around 360. It's on this nice little joint here, which is really nice. His legs don't move, but his head does move around. Possible 360. Creepy stuff there. But his mouth doesn't open, but it doesn't really need to, but it looks very nice, and it's really neat that they included this. Like, Navi's all adorable, and he's a part of Gokaiger, so he's all cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the figure himself. He's been stripped of his weapons, poor guy. Gokai Green, Dawn. He's one of my favorites just because of all the funny stuff he does when he's fighting. But so, once again, we have a really great sculpt here from the Gokaigers. The helmet sculpt is done very well as usual. You got a nice glossy quality to it. The visor is done very well. It captures the proportions of the helmet and the shell very nicely. The chest area and the collar is also done very well. Paint's done great. There's not a whole lot of line breakage here for the Figuarts. We've got these fantastic shoulders going on here that aren't like the weird Shinkenger ones where they like start going into the body. It's really well done. The green color looks really nice. I just totally noticed. Look at this. My Gokai buckle's upside down. This must have happened when I was removing the plastic. For those of you that don't know, when you get these figures, there's like a plastic in between his chest for whatever reason. Like, there's a lot of people that are worried about ruining their figure. I'm not worried about that. I just think it's an annoyance. So it's like right there, so I switched it out. That's pretty funny. Anyway, his legs, they're just black paint, nothing too special to talk about. Green boots with a silver lining. Like I said, the belt looks good if you get it the right way. And there's the back, nothing too spectacular. Articulation, 360 ball joint here, swiveling, double elbow joint, swiveling here. Swiveling at the chest and waist. 360 ball joint on his head. Get all great range of movement. 360 leg joint, swiveling. Double knee joint. Sorry about that, I got all jumbled with my words. Swiveling here at the foot and the toe action. So standard articulation, just like the other ones we've gotten so far. Very good. No loose joint problems. This is a very well made Figuart. You can tell they took their time with them. There's been a lot in recent days of Figuarts that have just kind of slumped a little bit, in my opinion. I mean, nothing really too terrible for me, but still. These are ones that you can tell they'd put some effort into. So you can see, get him in a cool pose like that. I feel like I should go get some dried grass from outside and put it around him and be like that one episode. But yeah, Don's a very silly character. But this is the pose I'm going to have him in for now, so he can just chill. So he also gets a Gokai Darren, which I'm convinced is just an evil scheme to hinder all the different poses you can do with him, because you feel forced to put him in there. It's nothing special about the box, it just says the name and it's done in all green and it's got the picture everywhere, but I just thought I'd show it. As usual, you get the chair here, very nicely done. Got the green background to the Gokaiger symbol. Paint's all very well done on it. It looks uncomfortable though, just saying. And then you got the main Darren right here, the main part of it, and the main Darren. Great logo up here, nicely painted. The green looks good, silver. You even got the pedals, all very nice. Wheel spins. What I was going to show you is because people were bitching at me because I didn't do this in Gokai Red. Take this and you turn it. So that's all fun times. It actually doesn't turn very well on this one, just saying. But so you can do that. So I'll put that to the side. So it's very cool, and then you put them both together and you can sit in there. I'm still not sure how I'm going to use it yet. Like, it's really cool that they did it, but it like takes away from all these really funny and cool poses you can do with all of them. Anyway, oh, poor Navi, he fell over. Anyway, this is another great Sentai Figuart. They really have done a great job with these, especially starting with Gokaiger. I really love the mold on them, and the 3 Gokaigers that are out so far look really great. I just really enjoy the mold. They get the proportions right, everything flows nice, you got a good amount of accessories, you get bang for your buck. So if you're a Gokaiger fan, I highly, highly recommend all 3 of them, and Gokai Green also. I mean, I only say in particular because I recommend all 3 of them, but this is his review, so I definitely recommend him. He comes with a little Navi, he looks awesome, it's just another great addition, and I recommend him highly if you're a Gokaiger fan. So until next time, make sure you check out WritersRangersRambles.com for Toku news in the craziest way possible. And of course, while you're there, check out the Ramboards to discuss Gokaiger or anything else Toku or nerd related. And of course, check out the crazy podcast that started it all. So until next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.